An ebook is a free ebook coming out soon. It's definitely going to be available when this video is going to drop. It's list of profitable businesses that you can go into. Hi everyone, welcome to Voice for You. My name is Ajibe. I always want to say welcome to today's podcast. I have a podcast by name Voice for You, so I always try to say welcome to this podcast. Well, here is my YouTube channel, and hopefully we all are doing well. If you have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'm watching you. Make sure to subscribe. So we're just going to what we have for today. So for today, I have my laptop here. So you keep seeing me looking down or just trying to read what I have on here. So for today, we'll be talking about how to monetize your skills. And I'm going to break it into 3 ways. So I'm going to be talking about what is skill, what is monetizing, and I'll be talking about ways to monetize your skill. I'm going to try my possible best to keep this video very short because I have so much information to give to you guys. So number one is I'll be talking about meaning of skill. According to dictionary meaning, is the ability to do something well, something that you are good at. Skill is the ability to do something well, to be perfect, not only perfect, but according to dictionary meaning, it just means to do something well. And so yeah, I have different type of skills I listed here just to let you guys know the type of skills I'm talking about. I have communication, I have teamwork, I have sewing, I have cooking, I have teaching, I have digital marketing. That is an amazing skill. I have makeup, I have talking. I'm talking about all creative industry type of skills. So that's what I'll be discussing here, and I'll be telling you guys how to monetize those skills. So another thing I have is what is monetizing. Monetizing is converting into or expressing in form of currency. Monetizing is, for me, I would say monetizing is any revenue from an asset or business. That is what in general monetizing is. Any revenue, that's any money or any anything earnable, but I'm talking about any money from any revenue from an asset / business. That's what monetizing is. So that's what I'll be talking about today. Another thing again I want to talk about is you first have to acknowledge that you have a skill. I've had people, when I speak to them, they're like, I don't have any skill. I'm like, do you know how to speak English? They're like, yeah, that's what I'm communicating. I'm like, that is a big skill. Knowing how to speak English or any language is a big skill. You can sell your knowledge of a language. You know how to you know how to speak, even something as simple as English language. Some people online on Craigslist, there's so many online platform where people are looking to learn English. You can actually exchange your time by teaching them English, and for you that you're going to get paid when you teach people how to speak English. That's part of it. And also you can monetize your skill. But one thing I also want to let you guys know, you can't monetize a skill you don't have. You can't monetize a skill you have not learned, and you can't monetize a skill you have not perfected. I'm a fashion designer. I know how to sew. I teach people how to sew. I teach people pattern making, that's pattern drafting. I teach people how to start their own business, fashion business, because I have my own fashion business by name Fashion Voice. So other things I teach people, and these are skills I've aided because I went to school for fashion design. Even before then, I still decided to perfect my skill, and even after school, I am still perfecting my skill to this day. So these are different type of skill. One, you have to identify, know that you have them, and two, you have to learn how to perfect them. Some people are so good in communication. Some people they can how am I going to explain it? They can tell you I don't know how to explain. They can communicate so clear to anybody that they can actually understand. That is a very huge skill for someone to jump on. Communication is great, communication is good. It's actually a skill that you can teach people and make money off. Teamwork, some people don't know how to organize people. Some people, that is their best aspect of life. They know how to bring people together, and that is a very good skill that you can monetize. What again do I have here? And one thing again I also want to clarify is that you have to get started on a skill before you monetize it. Don't think about making money from a skill you're not good at. Some people get away with it, but that's not going to last. So I will always advise finding out one of those skills or those things that actually that you are very good at doing. Something as knowing how to organize space or knowing how to organize file online. That's also a very big skill that big companies are actually looking for, and it's something you can monetize. So let's go into how to monetize your skill. I have eight ways I wrote down here that I'll be talking about how to monetize your skill. The first one is identify your skills. Another thing you have to know is that it's not all skills that you can monetize. Well, first you have to identify your skill. Second, you have to master that particular skill. We all have different type of skill that we are good at, and we are very, very like that. So if when someone wakes us up from sleep, we are ready to like teach the people whatever they are asking for. So one, you have to identify the skill, and two, you have to master your skills, and three, this is the ways to monetize, and three, you have to find if people actually need that particular skill you have. That is something you should have in mind. Find out if people need the skill that you are about to monetize or the skill you are about to teach. That is something you should also have in mind. Find a problem that you are going to solve with that skill and go into it and start solving it. That is the first three ways to monetize your skill. Number four, the fourth way is create and sell your skill through different platforms, online and offline. Yes, there are different platforms where you can sell different type of your skills that you have. Name it and I'm going to let you know the platform to sell them. So there are different platforms for you to sell. So find a platform that suits the skills you have. And how do you find it? Go to Google or YouTube. I'll advise Google and type where to sell this type of skill online, and Google is going to bring out for you so many amazing platforms where you're going to sell any type of skill you have, both in video, both in audio, and both in writing. Those are different ways you can sell any type of skill you have. Another one I'm going to say is become a freelancer. You can teach your skills to different companies. They don't have to hire you. They don't have to hire you as a full-time employee, unless if it's what you want. But there are different ways you can teach different companies and make money off different companies by a particular skill you have. So you can search online, where can I sell my skill as a freelancer? That is another one. Another one is blog about your skill. People are not going to know about your skill if it's just in your head or if it's something you just know. People are going to know about your skill when you talk about it on your social media page and when you blog about it. Put it online. Let people know this is what you do. That's number 6, blogging about your skill. Number 7 is write a book about your skill. Write a book about the knowledge you have. Write a book, and I don't mean like writing a book. You can write, if you have the strength to write a big book, that's fine. But you can write 15 pages. You can write 15 pages. 15 pages learning how to become a designer, 15 pages learning how to launch your own collection. I'm using my own field now as a fashion designer. That is something you can write a book on. 15 pages on how to communicate with your partner. If you are very good at communication, especially when it comes to marriage and relationship, that is a skill to sell. Another skill to sell is if you know how to handle your kids well, and it feels like every other mom around you doesn't know how to handle their kids well, but you know how to. That is a skill to sell. I don't have kids, but I know so many moms out there who are doing amazing jobs. But guess what? They don't mind someone kind of listing down for them what to do when their kids behave this certain way. That is an amazing skill to learn. Are you a man and you're very, very good at talking to women? you know how to like to talk, ladies. I don't know how to explain, are you, or you a woman and you know how to read people. Those are the type of skills you can sell. You can make videos about this. These are knowledge that comes naturally to you, but guess what, you have to perfect those knowledges by studying it so people can be able to understand you. So that's the type of skills I'm talking about. You can write a book on any knowledge of anything you know, but make sure to research and work very well so you know you're giving people the perfect and good information out there. So write an ebook about your skill that you have. The 8th one I have here is start a consulting stroke coaching service. For you to start this, I would say make sure you have perfected your skills so well that when you come out and you're coaching someone, when the person have a problem or have a question, you can be able to help them out. So please make sure to perfect your skill before you go into coaching or consulting service. But that is something you can actually do. I'm trying to think of let me say you're very good at sales. Like your sales game is up here. That's a skill you can sell to people. Do you know how many business owners are looking to learn how to sell their product? Some business owners, all they know how to do is perfect their products, but they don't know how to sell. They don't know how to market. Is that a skill you have? That is a skill to sell. You can write an ebook on how to sell your product. You can write a blog on how to sell your product. But at first, let your audience and let people know around you know this is type of skill you have and something you can sell. Another thing is the last one I have here is vlog about your skill, which is what I'm doing here on YouTube. If you are watching me, I'm vlogging about my skill. I'm very good at research. I'm very good at passing out information to people, and that is what I'm doing here. I've had my own business for like 4 years now, fashion business, my fashion brand for 4 years now. And I've gained so much experience starting alone, having no one to teach me, and that is what I'm out here teaching anyone going into any creative industry. So vlog about your skill. YouTube is free. Go in there and make that money. So these are different ways you can perfect and make money from your skill. Hopefully this video was helpful to everyone. But guess what, I have a surprise, not a surprise, but I have I'll be linking down below I have an ebook. It's a free ebook coming out soon. It's definitely going to be available when this video is going to drop. It's list of profitable businesses that you can go into, and everything is going to be online. So I've taken my time to make it's not up to 20 pages, but it's almost like 17 to 18 pages of list of profitable business, online profitable business you can go into right now. So I'm going to put that ebook below. Make sure to download it. It's a free ebook. I'm not charging you for it, but just make sure to go through that and let's make our life better. I don't know what to say, but I just want to say thank you. Please make sure to subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.